Hello everyone, it's Terry from Danu's Irish Herb Garden. I've just been out harvesting some beetroot when I noticed the nasturtiums are going to seed, and I thought I would make a seed saving video because a lot of seeds are very simple to collect and save for next year. I'll just show you the nasturtiums are probably one of the easiest of all because the seeds are so visible. Look. They just grow where the flowers were. They tend to grow in threes on the end of a little stem where the flowers used to be. So if you just go through your nasturtiums, you will see here, for example, just in there, there's lots of three in there. So nasturtium seeds are well worth saving because they're only annuals, but they provide so much beautiful colour and they're edible and they're medicinal, so why wouldn't you want them in your garden? They're brilliant as a winter remedy. Another seed that's very easy to harvest is the Calendula seed. I've got some over here. So this is the calendula, and the seed, when the petals are gone, the seed heads look like little green, I don't know what you would call them, but when they go brown, that's when you harvest them, and they just pull off, and then you can just break them off into your hands, and there you are. So there, in one handful, I have calendula and nasturtium. There's a few more calendula here. You see? There they are. They self-seed. They're an annual, but they tend to self-seed. But it's nice to collect some seed as well, just in case you want to put them somewhere else. So there's another little seed head. Another of my favourites is evening primrose. When evening primrose finishes flowering, it looks like this. And these are the seed pods. You can see on this one, they've already opened. And if you look inside, you can see the little chambers where the seeds were kept. So if you... Oh, look, there's still some seeds in there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, some of them are already opening, and when they dry and begin to open, I can get all the seeds from these seed pods as well. I've actually already collected one and it's over there. But if you leave them to stand in the garden, they turn into this beautiful golden colour, and it's just an amazing thing to see in winter light. It looks absolutely stunning. Now over here behind me I have some mullein, and it's gone to seed as well. This is mullein in its first year. It's a biannual, and it starts off like this with this lovely rosette of velvety leaves. In the second year, mullein puts up a long central spike, a tall central spike, and it's covered in little yellow flowers. And when the flowers are harvested for medicine or they blow away, you're left with all these little seed pods. And again, like the evening primrose, you can open these and the seeds will come out. I think some of these have already opened and the seeds have been dispersed by the wind. But oh no, there's some. Look at them, they're such teeny tiny seeds for such a tall plant. Look, you just crack open. There they are, look. Mullein seeds. And mullein is a wonderfully powerful respiratory herb. It's also good for earache when you're using the flowers. Tiny seeds, that's how many seeds you get from one little seed pod. So hopefully there will be... Well, this is actually self-seeding itself all over the garden now, and I've got lots in the polytunnel as well. So I don't really need to sow any more seeds, but it's nice to still collect the seeds for other people. So there's another few seeds coming out of this little pod. You see, it is easy. Just don't worry about it too much and don't overthink it. That's what I used to be like. And it's unnecessary. Just try to collect the seeds. I'm going to put these down now into a little saucer. When you've got your seeds on a saucer or on tissue paper, make sure you put a label on, because it is really easy to mix up your seeds and then you don't know what it is you're sowing, and you might be sowing something that's 4 foot tall next to something that's only 6 inches tall. So you want to know which seed is which in which saucer. I think it's a really good thing to do your own seed saving, because the world is in peril at the moment, because it's very difficult to actually get organic seeds that are they're not funding something sinister. So for example, at the moment, there's only 2 or 3 main seed companies in the whole world, and they own all the other seed companies. So you may be buying organic seeds, but the proceeds from that sale may well be going to a company like Monsanto, because they have bought up so many seed companies. And it's sinister, because if 2 or 3 global corporations own all the seeds, and Europe is now about to pass a law telling us that we cannot save or share or sell our seeds, it's more important than ever to harvest your own. You know then exactly what seeds they are, you know the provenance of them, and you can be assured that you've done something really positive for the planet as well. So that's why I like to save mine. I can't save everything, but I do my best to save as much as I can and as much as I know how to. So I would highly recommend that you do this. It's worrying to think that there may come a time when we won't actually have access to food seeds. So I'm probably just being a bit pessimistic there, but nevertheless, it's a good idea to save your seeds. I'm going to be making some seed bombs, so I don't mind if they're all mixed up. So I'm going to put the mullein on this saucer where I've already got some Shasta daisy seeds. And I'm just going to shake some of the evening primrose seeds in there too. See, I have so many evening primrose in my garden now, I don't need to save seeds anymore. But these will go into a seed bomb, and I'll be showing you how to make those in the next video. Very simple. And I'll just bomb the hedgerows with them. And hopefully we'll have more diversity then in the hedgerows. Oh, it's just such a great feeling, squeezing a little dry pod and all these beautiful seeds come out. So I'll finish that off later. I just want to show you these lupins. So I've got a little bit of tissue paper here for the lupins, because I gathered these elsewhere. And on the way home, this little pod has actually opened, so you can see the seeds. There they are. They're a little bit bigger than mullein. So it's easy, when they're dry, you just crack it open like that and out pop the seeds. It's like shelling peas, because actually lupins are in the pea family, so that's possibly why. These are so lovely and furry. It's amazing how Mother Nature looks after her young. Even little baby seeds are encased in such lovely, soft and velvety and warm and safe little pods. It's almost animal. It's so furry. It's quite amazing. I'm keeping the lupins for myself. I'm going to sow these as seeds for my own garden, because I have a couple, but I don't have very many. So I'm going to save these seeds for my garden. The other seeds, the Shasta daisies, the evening primrose, the calendula, I'm going to mix them all up with some poppy seeds I have in the house and make the seed bombs and bomb the hedgerows, as I said. And I'll show you how to do that next time. So when I have them saved and dried, I put them into little envelopes like this. These are just pay envelopes. You can get them in the newsagent. And then when they're dry, I put them in here. So look, I've got some salsify, I've got some foxglove, I've got more foxglove, I've got Californian poppy and other things as well. Pink campion, kale. I've saved all of those. And I've also saved tomato seeds, which is a little bit more tricky, but pretty simple anyway. So I would heartily recommend that you do this, not just for yourself, but for the planet. And to know that then when you're sowing your seeds, you're sowing a seed that is going to turn into a healthy, perfect plant, not something that's been genetically modified or interfered with in any way, and you can trust it. So what better reason than for saving your own seeds and that you can trust them? And it's especially important with seeds for food crops. So there you go. When these have dried, I'll put them away. And just one last thing, remember to collect your seeds on a nice, dry, sunny day. You don't want to collect damp seeds because they will inevitably become mouldy and then you can't use them. So thank you for watching. Please press subscribe and looking forward to the next video. And I'll see you then. Bye.